Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. The Hazleton area girls basketball team lost their first and only game of the season this past Friday as they visited Liberty High School in Bethlehem to face off against Perkiomen Valley. The Vikings held strong against the Lady Cougars, leading 33-15 by halftime. Despite their best efforts to close the gap, Hazleton ultimately left defeated with a final score of 63-50. The Lady Cougars still maintained an impressive 28-1 season, making it one of their best in years. Perkiomen Valley will advance to the semifinals on March 21st, where they will play against Archbishop Carroll. The Hazleton area boys basketball season also came to an end on Saturday as the team lost against Father Judge in the state quarterfinals. The Cougars were able to win 2 state playoff games against Northampton and Conestoga earlier this month. However, their winning streak came to an end at Easton Area High School last Saturday, where the team faced off against Father Judge from Philadelphia. The final score of the game was 79-49. The Father Judge Crusaders will now face Imhotep Charter in the semifinals next Saturday in hopes of making it to state finals on March 29th. A man from West Hazleton is facing charges after police say he was threatened to kill his parents. According to officers, West Hazleton police were first called to the scene on Saturday, March 15th, for a report of a fight on West Broad Street. Upon arriving, officers say they encountered Jose Adames Colon shouting loudly from a second-floor window. Following an investigation, it was revealed that Adames Colon had threatened to kill his mother and father multiple times and had been smashing items inside their home. Adames Colon has been charged with making terroristic threats, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness. He is currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility. Officers from the Hazleton City Police Department also assisted during the incident. The Hazleton City Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle crash with entrapment and injuries on Saturday, March 15th. Officials say the crash took place in the area of 30 Club 40 Road around 3 p.m. Upon arriving at the scene, crews say a single vehicle was found crashed into a tree with 3 passengers trapped inside. Crews say all 3 passengers were successfully removed from the vehicle within about 30 minutes. The condition of the victims is unknown at this time. Coming up on WYLN News, LVHN announces plans to go paperless for patient billing. Plus, crews respond to a garage fire in Beaver Meadows. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health, investing in your well-being and building healthier communities, because more expertise and convenient care mean better outcomes and a healthier you. Learn more at lvhn.org/Jefferson.
My name is Wyln, and the marvelous running.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazelton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Lehigh Valley Health Network announced on Thursday, March 13th, that they will soon stop sending paper bills to patients by default. According to the press release, the change will go into effect on April 14th for all patients with a MyLVHN account. Patients will be notified of the change through their paper statements this month, as well as through notifications sent in the MyLVHN app. Representatives at LVHN say the change will help the network deliver a more secure, convenient, and eco-friendly billing method. Beginning in April, patients will receive notifications of paperless statements through email and text. The received messages will include a link to view your bills and make payments. Patients can sign up for a MyLVHN account at mylvhn.org. Or to continue receiving paper statements, patients can contact customer service at 484-884-1300. Emergency crews responded to a garage fire in Beaver Meadows on Saturday. According to officials, crews were dispatched to the scene at 300 Eugene Avenue around 3 a.m. Upon arriving, crews say they found a fully involved vehicle fire extending to a garage. The fire was quickly knocked down, with crews from Hazel Township Fire and Rescue, Beaver Meadows, and Hazleton City all responding to the scene. PennDOT has announced that work is scheduled to begin this week on the Berwick-Nescopeck Veterans Memorial Bridge in Columbia County. The bridge carries Market Street Route 93 over the north branch of the Susquehanna River in Berwick Borough towards Nescopeck. PennDOT officials say the bridge preservation project will begin on Monday, March 17th, and will include the removing of the existing lighting foundations and the constructing of new foundations along the bridge. New light poles will also be installed once the new foundations have been completed. Motorists should expect lane shifts while the work is being performed. Officials say the work will be performed during daylight hours and is expected to be completed by June of 2025, weather permitting. For up-to-date road conditions, you can visit 511pa.com. Mayor Jeff Cassatt's office is reminding Hazleton residents of the upcoming street sweeping schedule. This week, the street sweeping will take place in the Heights section of the city, including all main streets, side streets, and courts. The sweeping will also include Poplar Street from Broad Street to the Arthur Gardner Beltway. While the street sweeping is underway, residents are asked to obey all posted signs calling for no parking in the block. Failure to do so may result in your vehicle being towed or ticketed. The street sweeping is expected to run from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. from Monday, March 17th through Friday, March 21st, weather permitting. During the process, the Department of Public Works will be drawing water to complete the task. As a result, residents may experience dirty water. The Hazleton City Authority is aware of the problem and will be working to clear the water. Coming up on Lee Hyden's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with St. Clair, Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Ramilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WYLN, we'll be right back.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Are you sitting at home living in pain? Maybe it's in your hands, maybe your back or your hips. The good news is you don't need to live in pain. Why? Because there is Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, natural, powerful joint relief supplement created from the green lip mussels of New Zealand. Drug-free, non-habit forming. It's small, easy to swallow, and it's backed by more than 40 years of clinical research. As I was getting older, my joints started to feel that wear and tear. But then I tried Omega XL and it changed my life. If you're experiencing daily aches and pains due to aging and overuse, try Omega XL and see the difference it can make in your life.
Buy one, get two free. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3, a value of more than $85. Call today and you pay only $39.95. Plus, you have nothing to lose because it's backed by our 60-day money-back guarantee. Call now.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Bev's story is great. Many of you who twist and crack your own neck, she developed pain down her arm by damaging her disc. So stop doing that bad habit. Watch the show to see how we corrected her whole future for her.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
The first settler to be given claim to the land just north of Pottsville was James May in 1808. Several other settlers would be sold the land in the intervening years, although one of the more prominent ones was Arthur St. Clair Nichols, who would be sold over 400 acres in 1830. It would be in his honor that the eventual community would be given its name, originally St. Clairville, and the town now bears a Nichols Street in his additional honor. In 1844, a group from Philadelphia, informally known as the Carey Group, purchased lots and started laying out the streets. The town would be officially incorporated on April 6, 1850, via decree from Governor William Johnson. Its name would be shortened to simply St. Clair at this time. Industry had already taken root in the community by this point. At first, it was the timber industry that held the largest sway, with several sawmills and gristmills in operation around Mill Creek. Coal would be discovered in St. Clair in 1824, and it soon became clear the area was rich in black diamonds, with the Primrose, 7 Foot, Orchard, Skidmore, Mammoth, and Buck Mountain veins of coal all running near the town. The first mining operations in town would commence in 1830, with the first operations on today's North 3rd Street. To help get the coal to market, the third railroad to be built in the entire United States, the Mill Creek Mine Railroad, was constructed. Running roughly 4 miles from the St. Clair area to the northern terminus of the Schuylkill Canal in Port Carbon, its tracks were made of wood covered in iron, and the cars were drawn by horses. Coal mining would soon become St. Clair's keystone industry, with numerous collieries in operation in the borough. Among those that were in use over the years were the Mount Hope, Pinkerton, Hickory, Rainbow, and John Eagle collieries. With the rise of railroading occurring around the time of the fall of the canals, St. Clair would become a firm rail hub as well. The Mill Creek Mine Railroad would connect to and eventually be taken over by the Philadelphia and Reading Railroad in 1844. This allowed the area's coal to reach market more quickly than it would on the canals. The Girard Tunnel, the second railroad tunnel to be built in the United States, ran under Mine Hill north of town to an inclined plane in the hamlet of Wadesville. Meanwhile, the Monomoy Broad Mountain Railroad, built in 1862, opened St. Clair to the coal deposits of the Monomoy Valley to the north. The coal mine there would be lifted up the then new Monomoy Plains to Frackville, then sent down the railroad to St. Clair and further on to market. Later, the Pennsylvania Railroad would build its tracks through St. Clair in 1887, passing west of the community with an impressive trestle over what was originally signed as U.S. Route 122. By 1861, the Civil War would break out across the country. St. Clair would more than do its part in the war effort, in fact, sending the highest percentage of its male inhabitants to fight for the Union. These include the Wetherill Rifles, commanded by Captain Edward Farn, which were among the very first units to respond to Lincoln's calls for men. Lewis Howard, the youngest drummer boy in the war, was also a St. Clair native. In gratitude for its contributions to the Northern cause, St. Clair was, after the war, given possession of the Vicksburg cane, which was made from a branch of the tree under which Ulysses Grant had accepted the surrender of Vicksburg in July 1863. This critical Union victory had given the North sole control of the Mississippi River and effectively split the Confederacy in two. The cane was presented to another St. Clair soldier, Richard Brown, and reportedly remains in the Brown family today. Also, after the war had ended, the town's veterans would form the St. Clair Monument Organization to build a monument to honor those who had served. The finished memorial was dedicated on Thanksgiving Day, 1874. It still stands today in Oddfellow Cemetery.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hello, I'm WYLN historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Welcome back to Crocomo's County Report. I'm joined here as always with Luzerne County Manager Romelda Crocomo. Romelda, how's it going today?
Very well. How's it going with you?
Going very well.
Good. Good to see you.
Yep, it's always great to have you on here. And I know today you want to talk with us about an update regarding the county's audit and the progress being made with that. If you could tell our viewers about that.
Well, every year we do an audit. We have to do an audit. And so the auditors are in. They work with all the divisions, all the departments, and it's moving along really well. And just want people to know, obviously the audit findings will get published when it's completed.
All right. And those will be available on the website.
They'll be on the website, and the auditors always present their findings to County Council.
All right. That sounds like it's moving on very nicely there. I know you also wanted to share with us some updates regarding the upcoming election and the progress being made with that here in
Right.
County.
The petition, the time period to have your petition signed and filed has passed, and now we're in the objection period. If you object to someone's signature or filings, that time period is now, and it has to. There's only a certain amount of time that you can do that, but we're moving along, and we're getting in the agreements for the polling places. So it's coming up fast, but we're getting ready.
Absolutely. Would there be any changes regarding the polling places regarding this upcoming election that you would want our viewers to know about?
Not at this time. It should be the same as last time. If there are changes, we will make announcements and it'll be posted on our website.
All right, sounds good. And is there anything else you want to share with viewers about with today?
Well, one thing that I'd like to tell you about our website, I'm going to be looking up at the mock-up of our new website shortly. I'm very excited about that. It'll be very user-friendly, and we will be able to offer more information to the viewing public.
Yep, that's very nice. That's coming along very nice. And I do have to ask, with the website, has there been any progress also with, I know there were talks about an app also for Luzerne County.
It's on the list.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. You asked for the app, you're going to get the app.
All right. I'll definitely be looking forward to that once we get more information about that. But as always, I want to thank Luzerne County Manager Romelda Crocomo for joining us here on Crocomo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,